Hi, welcome. This is Suzanne Wachtel, and welcome to my podcast today. I was just thinking as it gets closer to Mother's Day, I've been reflecting a lot about my mother, my grandmother, my mother-in-law, and then I really thought about being a mother. I've just been reminiscing a lot back to when I really craved having a family, having children. And when I had my first son in 1979, Blake, he was so wanted. I was so excited. I lived in the city. I loved every moment of the pregnancy. I was quite young. I was only 20. And it was just very different. But I looked forward to it all with such joy, getting the little clothing, the layette. My grandma came to visit and we bought all the layette and then the crib, and it was just a wonderful time in life. I really, my belly grew, I felt wonderful. I was very blessed. I had an easy pregnancy. And having him was just a dream. I had a mother, as I've told you in my past, mother-daughter talk, that she was quite a challenging, crazy woman. And, so I really didn't know, except from my grandmother and observing my friends' mothers, what it was like to be a normal mom, a good mom. I wanted to be everything I didn't have. I wanted to be loving. I wanted to offer security. I just wanted to be grounded. I wanted to really, bring this baby into the world with just such good intentions. As time went on, I did get divorced. It was a little rough, the divorce. And then when things settled down, I ended up going to therapy, actually, which really helped me figure out who I was and how to kind of be high functioning, even though I had been modeled such an unusual gypsy style childhood. In fact, my mother came when my son Blake was born to Manhattan. We had an extra apartment at the time to put her and her husband Jack in, to supposedly help me, which did not quite work out. I ended up helping her, and it was quite chaotic. But at that age, I really didn't have my boundaries in place, and it was very nice when she and Jack left on a road trip. And there I was at 21 years old with my baby in Manhattan, just having a great time. Time went on, and after the divorce, I won't get into that right now, I remarried. I married Mark, who was wonderful with children, so kind. Blake was 4 years old when we met, just 4. And we married pretty quickly. And I wanted more children. I just loved having a family. I loved being a mom. I felt like it was an honor to be the mother of a child. I loved everything about it. I really did. I really enjoyed the whole journey. I had a second baby, Adam, and a boy, and that was interesting because now I had a 7-year-old, and then I had him, and so that was really fun. And he was just such a nice little boy, and I really enjoyed parenting him. And then when he was 5, I decided to have another little baby. And this time I really wanted a girl. And that was really different because I did end up having a little girl, and I didn't know till the day I gave birth to her. It was my easiest birth. I was bigger than a house. Oh my God, with that pregnancy, I had cankles. I was huge, but I loved every minute. I had a 12-year-old, I had a 5-year-old, and now I had a little baby girl. And I have to tell you, motherhood, I was very blessed. I did not have the depression afterwards that many women suffer from. I really felt good. I was able to do nursing, breastfeeding. I, made the bottles too. And then I had the other kids, and I was with a very lovely group of women in New Jersey at the time. And we all had little play groups, and we got together, we took turns. And I have to tell you that even though my mother didn't do that kind of stuff with me, I found it very, very healing. My inner child healed. I just got such pleasure with every little thing that my children went through, experienced, from dressing them to playing with them, cooking with them, teaching them new things about nature. I really enjoy being a mom. And I find a lot of fun, purpose and reward. And I've had, through the years, many, many, many issues with my children. One suffered from bipolar, one suffered from addiction. And, my daughter had a lot of stress and trauma from her brothers and ups and downs. And I got to see her turn around, and her life is wonderful. And now I have 3 beautiful grandchildren. From my son, I have a daughter, Tyler, who's 16 now, which is kind of crazy, and a son, 11. And they come every summer, just like I used to go every summer to my grandparents. And then I have the beautiful pleasure of having my daughter and grandson, the 3-year-old, having spent some time with us over the past year or so. And that has been so unusual and so wonderful, watching him grow up and being a part of it. And the cutest thing is, in the morning, my husband gives me a hug. It's just something we do. And he comes running over. He goes, "Family hug." And he grabs us and just does a beautiful family hug. So I will say Happy Mother's Day to all. And, if you could take the pleasure and take the time and get off your phones and the screens, taking time in nature, playing with the kids, really talking to them, it's so amazing. And when they get older, then you come to me as a therapist, and I help you deal with all the bullshit, because there is some that comes up often, and a lot of parents just don't know how to handle the millennial, sorry, that's my dog snoring. It's life. And and we get through that. We all learn tools how to handle each other, but try to enjoy the part about raising the kids and spending time with them. It's really so worth it. Anyway, enough of me talking on and on. Happy Mother's Day, happy Father's Day, which is coming up, and happy parenthood. Hope you all enjoy and have a beautiful time. Bye.